Yeah, fucking wake and
Sweet.
bake.
Time to get
Let's
stoned.
go. Time to wake and bake.
Get high or die.
Fuck yeah. Good morning,
Jazz
Roll
hands.
Gang. Welcome in to this super special Mo Show edition. We have Dab Some Mo on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
That is I. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Not high enough.
No. Yeah, we're about to blaze up. It's stoner law to,
Yep.
if we have awoke, then we must have a smoke. So,
if you have awoke, you must have a smoke.
correct.
Wow, I like that.
It's in the stoner law handbook,
Okay.
you know?
If you guys see me start using these lines, you know where I got them from. It wasn't this guy, it was the Stoner Handbook.
Yeah, it's actual stoner law. So we naturally, Mo picked out my favorite wake and bake strain from work. You know, got a little sample action. Shout out the gang at Medicine. We got some Chloe on deck this morning to smoke.
I've heard really good things about the Chloe, actually, that it was like testing really high and had really good terps. Myrcene's one of my favorite terpenes, and that's the top one on this, so I'm down with the Chloe.
Hell yeah.
Plus, it's named Chloe. Like, we love her.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
Yeah,
honestly.
she is a bad bitch. She could sit with us.
Yeah, she's a Vegas original.
Is she?
Bred, grown, sold only in
Wow.
Vegas.
Only in Vegas.
Yeah, kind of a unique Vegas specimen to Chloe
Right?
on deck this morning. But yo, roll gangsters. I am so hyped to have famous global cannabis influencer Dab Some Mo on the show this morning. It is so hyped to be wake and baking with you. I absolutely love your content.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I actually started like on YouTube way back in the day with makeup tutorials, and I was a makeup artist before this career.
Oh,
Yeah, and I used to do makeup tutorials on YouTube, and you know, it's very similar to how now I post reels on Instagram and people will, you know, send me a cool little tool to use or a cool thing to promote. Back then, it was like makeup brands up and coming that would send me these, you know, care packages with all different things. Lip glosses, eyeshadow palettes, all the things. And I just had like, how we have plethoras of cannabis shit now. I had plethoras of just makeup stuff in like suitcases then. And I had a really cool makeup channel. And then I posted a video called What's in My Diaper Bag in 2010, okay?
whoa.
2010. I posted a video.
12 years ago?
Yes, called What's
Shit.
in My Diaper Bag. And you know what was in my diaper bag?
Some herb?
A pipe!
Oh!
And I got bananaed from YouTube instantly. We don't say the B word because it's
Yeah, no, good point.
banana.
Banana.
Yes,
I like
you can
that.
use that.
Banana.
Yeah, so I was bananaed from YouTube with several thousand followers there, and it was before monetization was a thing yet, so it was still like very fresh, you know? And then once Instagram, first Facebook, let's go way back. First MySpace, then
Yeah.
Facebook, then Instagram, now TikTok. I will say that successfully, my pride and joy right now is running a TikTok for a cannabis brand on a platform that is like anti-weed.
Completely anti-weed.
No marijuana. You could not put this podcast on TikTok.
Correct.
Even though we would love to see it.
Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah.
I tried to post some stuff with like subtle cannabis references.
It's very hard.
Very hard. It's a
Very
puzzle.
hard. So what I do, and you know, this is just after years of trial and error, to be honest, but what I do is I use TikTok as a place to say what we're not.
Oh,
Instagram,
okay.
you can say kind of a little bit about what you are.
Yeah, you can kind of do some stuff.
TikTok, you say what you're not. So you could be rolling a joint right here with some broccoli.
With some actual broccoli?
With some actual broccoli.
Yo,
That's a big ass grinder you got there, by the way. Sorry, I just got distracted.
the pot. Yeah.
I want to hold it. May I?
Yeah,
Look at this thing.
absolutely.
Oh, It's almost
Yo.
the same color as my hair, y'all. Look at that. Look at the
Yo,
camera.
it
It
does.
looks more blue.
Honestly, it does. It matches.
There it is.
Yo, I love it.
I love this.
Swag
this is
for
heavy duty.
days. Yo, Mo on the show. I am so excited to ask you about your whole journey into cannabis. But real quick, while I roll up, shout out to the sponsors of the show because they make it possible for
We love
the
sponsors.
the Weekday Wake and Bake and help out the Roll Gangsters. Oaksterdam University, the first ever cannabis college. Go get your education at Oaksterdam to learn how to home grow or about cannabis compliance, cannabis business. Use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off your tuition, and not only helping you to learn about cannabis, but helping me to roll a dime. I've been having it sit here right on the tuck for a minute. It's ready to lick and stick, and it'll become a joint. Like, it's not technically a joint yet, right?
It's not yet. You gotta lick it and stick it first.
Mm-hmm.
They'll teach you all that, I'm sure.
Fucking right. Fucking
At the
right.
university.
Hell yeah. Shout out Oaksterdam and the Rolling Spoon for making the show possible.
Look at that.
Named sponsors of the Wake and Bake. But yeah, it is time to blaze this baby up without further ado and get on into the cannabis content phenomenon that is Dab Some Mo. Yo, I am so fucking pumped for this. I do not have a lighter.
I wish I was something like I could just a lighter with my fingers.
Yeah, that would
be a cool
amazing.
video. Okay, so
Yo.
you guys just saw it. This is exactly how every day of my life goes. I wake up in the morning and I go, dude, that would be a cool video.
That
and then
would be
boom, the day starts.
Yo, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, that
Yeah.
would though. Like, if you could somehow figure out to turn your finger into a lighter, like hide
Maybe
it or
I could,
something.
hide it. Ooh, that looks pretty smooth. You're hiding it from this.
Mhm.
I don't know though, because the nails here, the way you're doing that, my nail would be melting.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
always hold the lighter. May I?
Yeah.
I always hold
absolutely.
it like that, right?
Oh yeah.
so that I can light the bowl and it doesn't get my nails. But he says, I'm gonna try not to hurt myself today.
That would absolutely melt a nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use the literal. Yeah.
Fingertip.
Yo, that's actually a good little
That's
thing.
a good
Maybe
idea. Do
we
it.
we should start a thing where we can see how people spark their lighter. I know this is a
Hand
good
somebody
one.
a lighter and say, how would you use this?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a good
what's-
video.
Everyone uses it different. Like, yeah, I always constantly either middle finger or pointer finger.
Really? Never
And that
thought?
would melt, yeah, that would melt the fuck
Wow.
out of a long fingernail. Yo, but absolutely ecstatic. Yo, how about the
That's a
wake
good
and
joint.
bake? Yeah.
So this is normally, around this time I've had breakfast, coffee, and at least 2 dabs. But today, I was in a little bit of a rush. My apologies, but here we are, and this is hitting.
Yo, absolutely hitting. No, you did.
Yeah.
I love the hustle.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely love the hustle. You made it right on time, actually. And
Stoner time.
yeah, stoner time, but dropping the kids off, so diverse and well-rounded.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
You need a clone.
I do. I need a clone. Honestly, if I had a clone, I'd name her Chloe.
Yo, Chloe and Moe.
Right?
Let's
Chloe
go.
Mo.
Yo, Chloe and Mo. So fucking good.
So great.
A legendary stoner waking baking with me this morning. I am so fucking pumped.
Is this our first time smoking together?
Yeah, our first sesh.
Here we are.
Literally.
Here we
Meeting with the roll gang.
Sweet.
You're I know your energy though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm very
Yes.
familiar with your content,
Oh yeah.
your product, and your energy.
I love that.
So here's the thing. You're like a famous stoner. You're famous for smoking weed.
Yeah.
But everybody had like a rookie
Yep.
season.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find weed?
So, when I was like young, I experimented with cannabis like 12 years old, and it never really went away from me. So then even when I was a makeup artist, and I was doing these, you know, makeup gigs and all that, cannabis was always still like the, you know, oh, can I tip you in a bag? Like, oh, can I tip you in, you know, some weed? Can I tip you in some shatter? Like, that's how it started for me, was really like being a makeup artist and seeing that I could still be successful and do that. And then when this kind of switch happened in my life, where I didn't any longer want to be a makeup artist, it was just, I just kind of got over it, I guess, you know, like I capped out, I was at a really good place.
Burnout.
Yeah, and then I just didn't want to do it anymore, and that was 6 years in. And now I'm 6.5 years in the cannabis industry, and I'm still rocking. Like, my heart is still on fire every morning for weed. Like, every morning it's, like I said, it's what kind of fucking crazy video, what kind of wild thing, what could I smoke at, like, what can I do today, you know? And every day.
I love that.
Every day. And as soon as you hit the weed, bro, I feel like the creativity just, like, it's in there. But as soon as I smoke, my creative side is fearless. There is no, I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like this reel. I don't care. I'm high.
Yeah, I
don't care. I don't care. I loved it, and 200 other people loved it, you know, or whatever. So it's definitely consistency, and just the drive is what has brought me to cannabis and staying in cannabis. It's consistent, and the people I've met in this industry are unlike any other people. Like, I met a lot of people in the makeup world as well, but this is like, these are like people, real people, you know? Genuine people.
Connections.
Yes.
With, like,
yes.
And you know, the reason I feel that is because we all were taught at a young age cannabis is bad.
Yes.
But we all challenged the belief internally and realized that cannabis is actually good. So all of these people that support cannabis challenge the things that they are taught.
I always say, I'm a challenge accepted ass motherfucker.
Yo, Otta.
That is it.
It's the way to be. Yeah. It really is. Like, being curious and open-minded, and like, really, cannabis just, like you said, kind of opens creative doors and kills writer's block.
Oh, yeah.
But yo, tell me about your first time smoking pot. Like, the.
Okay.
Is it like subtle, or?
I was, so I was young. Like I said, I was like 12. And somebody handed me a pipe with cannabis in it. And I was at a park with all my friends, you know.
Holy shit.
A little older than me, right? And somebody passes the pipe to me, and I watched everybody do it before me. Like, 2 people go before me.
Oh,
and the guy goes to hand it to me, and he says, "It's cherried." And I go, "Ooh, I love cherries."
You said I love cherries?
He was saying, it's cherried.
It's cherried, like it's lit.
It's lit, so all you gotta do is hit it, I won't light it. You know what I'm saying? But in my little mind, I was like, ooh, I love cherries.
Oh.
And I didn't even hold the card or anything, and I still got smoke, and it was, I'll never forget that.
It sent you to space.
Honestly, the first time I ever smoked, I didn't get high.
Really?
And I've heard this about a lot of people, and it's usually because, you know, we don't carb it, we don't inhale it, you know, in a public setting. Like I said, it's probably some shit weed off the street, obviously, you know.
Yeah,
what
for
is
sure.
This? I don't want to age myself, but this is years ago.
Yeah.
This was 8 years ago.
Yo.
Yeah.
It was probably a little bit Reggie, but...
It was definitely some Reggie, but regardless...
It went ape.
After that...
There's no way you knew you'd become a cannabis phenomenon.
Never would have.
Worldwide.
The people that I've smoked with now, I've already smoked with everybody on my bucket list. So I'm like, who is next? You know? Like, who the heck is next?
President.
Yeah, the president.
Let's hotbox the White House. The what's that? Office? The
Royal Office or whatever?
The Royal Office?
Hotbox the Royal Office.
I think it's the Oval Office. The Royal Office.
Isn't the Oval Office like...
Yo, I don't know. So the president's office.
The president's office.
The Royal Office. Yo, we're gonna have a royal sesh. That's gotta be the next rung. Because honestly, it's kind of headed that way. We got like, we're on the wave.
That's what I'm saying.
The wave to be right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Cannabis industry. So what is like, here's a philosophical question when it comes to weed.
Okay.
Why do you consume cannabis? You know, like it can't deny the raw power of the plant.
Right.
But why are so many people so attracted to it? We consume every day.
Right.
It's normal to us.
Yes.
So
why? The same reason some people have a cup of coffee in the morning. But more. You know?
Yeah.
So for me personally, I, again, young age, so started really young and loved it right away. I loved that everybody said it was bad. Like when you said that earlier, I was like, oh yeah, rebel by nature. Like, by nature. Like, it's bad. Y'all say it's bad. I say it's great. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it.
Fact.
You know, like I think the rebel side is really what brought it out for me. But then continuing the love of is honestly the medicinal properties. That little voice in your head that says, you can't do this, you're not really that skilled at this, or you don't have what it takes, completely turns off.
Fades.
Completely turns off the second I smoke weed.
Yeah, it's like overthinking is cured.
Yep. Even on the way here. I mean, I wasn't nervous per se, but I hadn't smoked yet. And I was just like,
we hadn't smoked, we hadn't met. We met at 9, like, we met, like, a couple times. We've seen
met a
each
couple
other,
times
but we
in
haven't seshed.
No.
And, like, 9 a.m., but, like, that's the power of the plant. Like, we're both passionate about the same plant.
And it brings people together. That is another thing. I've smoked, like I said, with a lot of really awesome people, and some of the people who I love the most who I've smoked with, that's the memories I have left of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My aunt was a stoner, and I just lost her last year, and she was she was deep in it, and it was Thanksgiving around the table, and then me and Auntie go sneak out back with my brother sometimes he doesn't come, you know? Like,
wow.
Yeah. It's something that
powerful
now is...
moments.
Those memories, yep.
Yep.
And I remember always thinking, like, oh, one day I want to smoke with my boss. Like, every job I ever had before, you know, I was like, oh, one day I'm going to smoke with my boss. And then these jobs even, like, I first got hired at Reef in 2016. And I was the first person that they ever hired there when they first opened. First person. I was the first interview.
Holy shit.
And the first hired.
That is crazy.
Yep. And then, like, 2.5 years later, I think I was one of the first people to ever leave. Like, on my own, you know, like, quit.
Oh, my
Instead
God.
of getting fired. Yeah, but what a long ride that was. And it gave me my fundamentals in cannabis. And it showed me, you know, there you have, in a dispensary, you have the 75-year-old woman looking for a cream. You have the 40-year-old dude who says, oh, my boys are coming into town this weekend and they love this shit. You have the 21-year-old who's like, I don't even want to drink. I'm here for the cannabis, you know?
Fact.
All of it and everything in between, you know? The 80-year-old veteran, everything in between.
Yeah.
Everything in between.
That is honestly amazing.
The people it brings together.
It's such a diverse and incredibly inclusive environment to be in.
Exactly.
I think it's a collection of some of the best.
Absolutely. I used to host an event out here called Press and Sesh, and it was my baby. And like we haven't had one. Press type press. Exactly. We haven't had one in almost 2 years now due to the pandemic. I think it's been over 2 years. It was October 2019 was our last Press and Sesh, and it was just because pandemic hit. And when I tell you, it started in my living room with 20 people, and one of them was the security guard at our dispensary, all the way down to the new guy who just got hired that day. And then it turned into 2 years later, we had 600 people in a venue pressing rosin, learning about extraction, bringing their own hash, and having it pressed right there in front of them.
And dabbing it.
And dabbing. We had dab bars, of course, Honey Badger, Dr. Dabber, all the homies. Been around forever.
That is so cool.
Yep, and I can't wait to bring it back. That's another reason I was so stoked to do this was because a lot of people that you work with have already come to Press and Sesh, but it was before we met.
Damn. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Has it been? I moved here during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So.
October 2019 was our last Press and Sesh.
Damn. Yeah. I wasn't here yet.
Not yet.
But bet your ass. The next one.
Yep.
Bet your ass I'm gonna be the one sleeping in the middle, curled up in a dab ball, smiling my face
I have a
off.
video of one of your managers at one of your old stores just like that. We're talking, 2018 though. This is like before they were even in the... It's amazing how, like you were saying, how diverse the industry is, but also the opportunities.
Fact.
Like I said, this guy could have been a bud tender back then, day one, and now he's a purchasing manager in OC or whatever. Like, it doesn't even, it goes on and on. The growth.
It really is. It's honestly such an awesome wave to be on. And yeah. They say high tide raises all ships. And I mean, I think that saying
I love that.
had the hidden.
I've never heard that.
Wow,
a high tide raises all ships.
Yep. So we're just floating into the bay of cannabis and trying to float that baby to the top. Dab some mo, been at it since the fucking YouTube days. Shout out back in the
2010
makeup tutorials. Yo.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Talk about grassroots.
Right.
But tell me about. Here's a great one for you. The Dab Some Mo outlook.
Okay.
What's the like? All right, so, yeah, I'm pumped.
I already got this. You were about to have to explain it to me, buddy. I already got this.
Let's fucking
It's
go.
not dab some less. It's dab
some mo.
Dab some mo. When you get home and that, like I said, that voice in your head is saying, work was long. You can't do this all the time. This is rough. And then you hit that dab. And then you take another dab.
And then you dab some
and
mo.
And then you big dab. You dab some mo. You're good
Fuck
now.
Yeah.
Nothing really matters after that, And then it's just momming it, working it, and just being the best you can be. Nothing really matters after that. Those little insecurities, those little worries, those little fears, gone.
Gone.
Dab some mo.
Dab some mo.
Yep.
So, it's only fitting that the finale of the show, we have a segment called Quick Rips.
Okay.
There are 5 rapid fire questions.
Yes.
But I on air, am what's the word? I'm proposing that you take this badger and
do 5
this
dabs? Yep.
and rip it. Just keep it lit and
On
rip this whole. So I have some tsunami.
Oh.
Major shout out.
Woo!
London pound cake.
Yes. I love tsunami.
This is going to be
My mouth is watering.
the whole way vaped.
La, 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 la.
The whole way.
I don't know if I could dab the whole quarter-gram and answer questions, but I will try.
Yo.
I'm a challenge except for that bitch. Remember I told you this.
Go. That is so hype.
You tell me when.
Alright, so.
You better be smoking with me.
Yeah, I got the Chloe going.
Alright.
We got some quick rips with Dab Some Mo. I am super excited to get on in to the quick rips. Question 1. Your favorite Las Vegas casino resort?
MGM?
Grand?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, word.
Isn't that a resort?
Yeah.
Okay.
A word. Yo, your favorite terpene? Question 2.
Mercy.
Mercy for days. Lord have mercy. Alright, question 3. What is your favorite consumption method?
Dabs.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Dabs. All the way.
Your.
It dripped. I'm sorry.
Alright, but whenever you're not dabbing, question 4. Joints or blunts? AKA spliffs. Do you fuck with a spliff?
I like blunts.
Yeah?
I love blunts.
Me too.
I love blunts, but I feel like I'm supposed to say joints.
Yeah, no, blunts are blunts are lush. Yeah. Just yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, last but certainly not least, my favorite question. If you could be ripping dab skis with anybody in human history, alive or dead, who would you be ripping dabs with?
Man. Dabs.
Ripping dabs with anyone.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan! Yo, he's alive!
And it's gonna
Let's
happen.
make that happen. Let's go, Joe
I'm manifesting
Rogan.
it's gonna happen by the end of this next year.
Joe Rogan. Experience. Yo, shout out. I'm gonna tag him.
Tag Joe Rogan.
Tag Joe Rogan. Dab Sumbo. Everybody, that was so fucking impressive.
There's a little bit left in there.
That was so fucking fire.
Woo! Is that the first time ever dabs the whole question there, or what?
Absolutely. Oh my god. Who the fuck else could do that? You're a dably. An absolutely elite dably. Olympian. It is official. Yo. Good lord. Someone match Mo there. No one could fucking do that. Yeah. Some fucking fire.
That was great.
Absolute bomb of a time session with you. Like, no cap. Such great energy, passion, charisma. The whole entire package. Dab Samo, the whole entire way to the top. Thank you for rolling through.
Of course, dude. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
What a good time.
Yeah.
And you do this all the time?
Yeah.
Alright, hell yeah.
Every weekday morning,
Nice.
9 a.m. Pacific,
Okay.
noon Eastern, with the Roll Gangsters. Shout out Amsterdam University and the Rolling Spoon Cannabis Multi-Toll, sponsors of the show. And the biggest shout out and thank you to Mo. This is the Mo Show special on the Weekday Wake and Bake.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Any
I'm
closer?
gonna hug all y'all too.
Mwah. Love y'all, Roll Gang.